斜坡应该是可以上去。
We knew Promise would die. All we could do is watch it happen.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Should be a memorial or monument when there's time.
Aha!
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
下一个。上来了。上来了，可以的。好危险！我靠，他扣好快啊！慢。是在平面这边。啊哈，在这里，在这里。把挂坠放在这儿。
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
哎呦，还有个主线任务，没有支线。哇，恢复中。那么高啊！哦，山坡上，真的。
Radiation levels increasing.
太高了吧，兄弟！这什么东西？
Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
Gave it everything she could. Maybe that's all you can do.
Didn't want to go, but ran out of things to try.
哦，被冷冻了，重新把它救回来就对了。好了，目前有都差不多了。哦，等一下。 返回。
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
开没几枪又要继续嘴炮。这是一个探险的游戏啊，兄弟。
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
很酷啊！
I don't care where anyone sleeps, as long as we realize what a kick-ass team we have. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of
不
success
要
that
那
got
么
your
仇视
homeworld
人
nuked
家
by your
嘛
own。people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
慢慢适应吧。
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's
团
getting
结
along.
屁啦！
And not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
各有山头啊，各位老大。
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
哦，ESC。哦，这么赞哦！来保存一下。哪里哪里？
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
找他们干嘛？
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the kit. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
楼梯在这里，我每次都会搞错，不能跳
I'm
下
in
去
the。galley when you're free.
你还真的窝在厨房里，看他要干嘛了？这是这样线上的，进入多人模式，完成或派遣突击队伍。算了。研究研究，万能之刃，10级，飓风，基本上这些东西基本上都不怎么样。流浪者号，呵，那资源都不够啊！哎呦，不行，资源还是不够。昨天稍微把盔甲那些东西稍微研发了一下了，还有基本的一些武器，就是属于会用到的，冲锋枪啊，然后这把走的很好用，可是目前还做不出来。我要去买点资源，等一下。有了。这种东西都直接给它买下来就对了。一般的资源就尽量可以拿就拿。 后先来看一下啊。啊哈！昨天主要的升级是把他的技能跟血量，大家先把它先点起来，这样子队友才会死太快。等一下。必须要增加护甲伤害啊！没有头燃尽了。OK， 这样子应该技能点差不多。先去跟大家说说话。这边还有东西。
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
哦，不要那么凶嘛，放轻松，放轻松。
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though.
Oh.
Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
很熟吗？要
You
当
were
后
his second
妈
in command. Were you friends too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you. An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
一定没有问题。
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
A commando friend said something like that once. I explained I wasn't into women, however admirable they might be.
So
I said I'd still take a bullet for her. We were a team. Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
even if we get there,
幸
there's
好
a
不
mountain
是
of
说做
hard
其
work
他事
ahead.
儿啊。
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
植物都还没种起来，你加油。
I'm in the armory.
等一下哦。
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no
废
turning
话，
back
600
from.
多年了
I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
We're exploring this cluster, eventually the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
大引擎。好了，去楼下。
I'll talk.
啊哈喽。
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
小妹妹。
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
直接被关掉。
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
I think... No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
压力也太大了一点。
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
I'm not just some people. I really like the intensity.
That's good. It's nice to feel appreciated.
被撩到了的。
I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
被我撩到了吗？去另外一边看看。 再一起冲下。
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni-Blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
这哪儿找到的？
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your alliance days much?
Tell me about your
什么
group.
单位啊？
Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit.
哦，就是类似像是特警队
HUST1,
就
but
对了，是吧？
Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
对科学的热爱。
I started in the Alliance, but it was the science that kept me going. And when that ended, well, if I wanted to be a part of the next big discovery, it had to be here.
Ah, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why do you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed
大
in
家
it.
都是来冒险的。
I believed in a new beginning.
OK
Still
的
do. I have
，OK
to.
的。
We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
那就好了。哎呦，过去的地球。这边是厨房吗？哦，下层。
You're
Oh,
not
you said-
Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Joke's on him. Scott's a handful.
I think you're both trouble. Hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
OK
I
的。
couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
你要解剖哦。
What?
a Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
你同时是解剖学家加内科医师，真够屌。
Anatomist, physician? That's quite the resume.
I'm also a licensed psychologist. 275 years has given me plenty of time to branch out.
275年。
But we were discussing the cat.
所以其实他
An
很年
autopsy
轻
could
哎
teach。us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
不要这样子嘛，那么硬。不要这样嘛。好了， 啊，我们的克洛跟爷爷，我们的克洛跟爷爷到底去哪里了？啊，在这里。
Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around
哦，
just
她
because
是
she's
你
my
孙女，可
granddaughter.
是她声音听起来是男生的声音哎。
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha, I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight.
就会很瘦。
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
所以凯什是他的孙女，那这声音听起来根本就是男生的声音啊！天哪 ，Oh my god， 这么哈口。记得他好像
Where's my
在。
data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with
他
the
刚刚
personal
讲到的东
project
西。
back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
感觉到无聊才跑来。
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
搞各式各样的研究，真是的。2个都是弹夹，近战优化，但是因为我不会打近战，所以看减精准度，你跟我开玩笑吗？弹夹容量，穿刺伤，我傻啦！谁跟你干这种事啊？真是。好了，搞定了第一个基地，就回去看一下吧。 还在认领试题啊？研究中心开发。啊，那还好。嗯。OK， 好，没有什么东西需要我去收集了，撤吧。
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
那就让我来侦查一下吧。啊哈。
I'm picking up something.
这里呀。
Probes launched. I found something. 0号元素矿场。可以了，我找的差不多了。该回去摇摆一下了。有剧情哦。
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos. We've thought that before. But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space.
有地方可以
Lieutenant
住
Sayax,
喽。
Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a
适合
while.
开 party 的人。
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
证明了我们很有韧性，我们
We've
一定
taken
活得
some
下
hard
来。
knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
新世界在等着我们呢。火箭队是吧？哟，光商场就有2家，有3家。水耕区。来来来，更新一下商店哦。
Wonder if I can get
Can I
this
help
part
you
off.
with it?
增加模块槽。转播甲咱买回去哦。这个不用了，谢谢。重弹夹。哦。手枪弹夹。哎呦，神经病啊！加10吗？哇，买一下好了。减弹夹容量，我靠！好了，都先给他买了。重型枪头。反正有的全部都给他买，到时候再慢慢调啊。 渐层伤害就先等一下。啊，流浪者号模型，连接宝模型，这么快就开始卖纪念品了？先把元素可以买的都买，这样我要生产一些东西比较容易。OK， 确认交易。再聚商人。
Hello.
紧急互论放电，灵活模式。涂装哦，涂装就不用了，谢谢。应该还有一个吧，还有2个。
Sure. Let me know what materials you need.
好，基本都是废物。
I'll find you something.
伤抗精准度。是吧？枪尖。护盾值上限，不怎么样。
That's a relief. Thanks for helping out. I owe you.
啊，2楼有任务。他。
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
很乐意帮忙哦。
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
故障点。
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
里面。
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults on surface?
Nah, Rachni engineers mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
你这边不能进去。看不太出来，这边好了。
Another power short.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center. Please have a look around. We're just getting things up and running.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived.
哦，那边是介绍就对了。
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
楼下。又有任务了。 夜店吗？
That's your flag, everyone.
Hey,
That's
I
for
was
promos.
wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry. Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
哦，要拿那个什么龙舌兰，对不对？好像是，我就忘记了。
So how things go? The material?
这边的好像已经对。这是怎样？是有一个任务在这儿，可是看不太出来，应该在下面。算了，我看先离开好了。等一下顺便晃一晃就知道有其他地方可以弄。
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
有了。
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
骗我。
You're a liar. The Chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body, admitting to killing him.
What? Wait, that's not... What are you trying to pull?
Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Well, shit. Guess my fate is sealed.
Except that your shot missed. A cat blast to the back killed Reynolds.
Are you serious? I'm innocent? What a stroke of luck. The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
那就很难
I'm
讲。
going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
做坏事还想跑啊你！
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track it.
不会吧？有人在船上咬东西哦。
Not everything has to come through me.
Weekly injury report. Multiple casualties under heavy engagement.
You're listening to HNS.
How many times have I told you this story?
要求。
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Rusha.
Alert Professor Hirik to come secure it.
俩照。怎样？跟孙女生气了是不是？难怪她看起来这么小只。
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Later. Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. He's not getting out of Locke for a while.
好了，去找坦恩一下，把这叫抓起来。 哦，可以过去了。
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend.
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. You'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
要呛他一下吗？
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
不要被权力冲昏头，两期嘞。
Ryder,
就只
this is
是一个
Harry
青
back on the
蛙而
Ark.
已。
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. She had something that could help with our job.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
他呀，他
Director,
呀
I。checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
正义很复杂。
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
哎，有意图杀人，可是人不是他杀的。好了，留他一命了。
It was crazy down there. Life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, So be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have the sordid business behind us.
该劳改去劳改，至少没把你逐出去就偷笑了。
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
哦，原始样本。
Isn't what we wanted.
Hello.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Okay.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability. A metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely, but there's an order to things, lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Alright, Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
科研舱、监视舱。固定获得研究点数，固定收取矿物。我靠，固定收取矿物这么赞哦！哦 ，OK 哦，我喜欢。啊，那个记者，跳下去，好啦，嗯。
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
你是
What are you
YouTuber
looking
吗？
for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation: paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
对这个很热衷啊。
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
怕被吓到他们呢。
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
会不会惹他生气
You
啊？
don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
好，来，
Okay.
聊
Interview
你。
away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
对先驱者来
All
说，
expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or, hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This was more fun than I expected. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
好，等下一轮，谢谢。
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now that Prodromos is on track, I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
先叫醒吧。OK， 好。
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand. Authorities are calling a vault. Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis, pardoned after an investigation by the human Pathfinder proved his
回
innocence.
去亥伯龙号吧，说阿迪亚有事情吧。
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus.
Good.
You'll need to clear him.
Damned exiles.
怎么啦？
Oi, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
帮你抢
I'll
回
see what I
来
can。do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
阿迪亚。
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
所以可以说话的。
He's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
结果这一整趟他弟都没醒，唉。
But I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
重要的任务。
He's away on a mission right now. I know he's worried about you, though.
Yeah, sure he is. I'm probably just lost luggage to him by now.
You're wrong. He cares.
Well, at least he's barking orders at you and not me.
Yeah.
So how's our new home? Does Habitat 7 live up to the hype?
这个就不是很好了。
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
Well, that's rough. But we knew it could happen. That's why we brought Dad, right? Find us a place to live.
He's on it.
Damn, I need to be there helping you guys.
睡整趟，真是的死小孩。
You were never one to quit, little brother. A nap won't hold you back.
Someone has to keep an eye on Dad. He doesn't mind snow. No way I'm living on some North Pole.
I'm sure we can arrange for a desert.
Tell Dad.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. His condition remains stable.
所以又连接又断开了。
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
至少没死就好了。哎，好，黑鬼、啊。
干嘛？
我在打嘴炮。看看下一个任务要干什么。居住区指挥中心，去停泊刚好。
Residents are still mourning the loss of Chief Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided.
问号区域什么东西啊？算了，
Few details so far.
先存档。
Without Jean, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This fallout from the recent uprising.
已经玩完了，你在玩这个、哦？
对啊，反正特价200块。
那个，
我要怎么离开啊？
地球生2，你已经订阅了。
那个全面那个全境封锁、啊。
什么时候好啊？
他3月才会出的样子、啊。惨了！
我先叫完暗黑。
哦，惨了！我忘记怎么回风暴号了，干！哇塞！
那你电脑升级了？
没有啊，跟之前一样啊。这里。
要去找其他人玩。
嗯，这里，返回风暴号。OK。好。
Pathfinder, got a minute?
有空啊，安娜。怎么了，正妹？有事吗？
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
啊，深有同感。
There's something about coming face to face
不
with
嘴炮
something
你了。
wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
多样化队伍不
It's
错。
good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team,
那
I
好
should
嘞，
update
来
the
睡
folks
觉。
back in the Nexus with the latest
你
reports.
早该睡了。
We'll talk later.
又要来采访了。靠背还有这个，干还有自动系统洗衣插队杀小啊，太机车了啦！不能这样，PB。他跟你不是同一，他跟你的族不是同一种的吗？你还能该他？不好吧？克鲁恩的绳子跟情侣型，天呐！不行，我听完你这样讲，我还是不懂这三个姿势是什么意思。脸部复原，我脸上有疤哦，怎么看？看不太出来。好了，应该 OK 了吧？好，看完了。那个。 所以我现在又要回去了，又要回去连接宝是吧？呵呵，好不容易才刚出来，又要回去，真是。跳过，哎、真的可以跳过啊！干停播中，我不能跳过啊！兄弟，跳过啊，兄弟！真是的。好。